We're live.
Oh,
We're live.
oh,
We're live.
Ty Johnson.
Tell it to the camera. Come.
It's like 15
Come.
points already.
Come. Tell it to the Tell it to the people. So, the commish just learned that Ty Johnson just scored a touchdown against them. He's not happy about it. I don't blame him. You know, that's a bad beat right there.
He's going off.
He's going off. Well, let's see who's here. We're going to wait for some people to get in. Let's take a look. Who has joined? We got cats here all over the place.
Hey, be nice to him. This is his house.
So it only says that we're here right now.
Nice
Anyways, I'm going to send out some text real quick. So I'll say we are on.
I love it. I love when my opponent's team is so shitty that they start a fringe player and they go off against me.
Just know that you are live. All your hot takes are live. Okay.
Think about it.
For the people to see.
Think about it.
Right. Oh, we have a second person has joined.
Well, I could join.
Come on over. Bring the stuff.
Point.
Bring the goods, bro. So, all right. We are here at the commissioner's house. Bring the goods. Come on.
Hold on.
Okay. We're here at the commissioner's house, and we are going to be getting started on the draft lottery drawing. Obviously, Thursday Night Football is on, so we're going to keep our eyes on that and let you guys know what happens if you're not watching. We will talk about that together. But, yeah. So we're going to get this going as soon as okay, so the commission has the tickets. We're doing this live. Obviously, probably plenty of people can't make it live. We will have the video up as soon as possible afterwards so people can watch the results. So I'm wearing a hat so you know who's who. Come on in here, commish. Hey, it's the commish. All right, so explain to the people, commish, how this works, how we're doing this,
Yeah.
okay?
Well, it's really simple. We're doing this because it's the year of COVID.
It is the year of COVID.
Isn't that why we're doing this live stream version?
I think we should just do this from now on. We'll do the YouTube. I like the idea of having a channel for the league. You know, maybe we can hop on
some announcements
once a month, once every couple months, maybe right before the draft, whatever. We can do some announcements. We can do some hot takes.
Love the hot takes.
We could just do some general discussion about the league, whatever. Silence your phone, please. So we're going to try to wait for some people to get in here. I only see one. Maybe is that two people on? Like some people to catch it live here. Max, if you want to text everyone and just say, hey, we're live.
Yeah.
Just say like we're on, you know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares.
That's fine. You know, I want to give everybody the opportunity to join. So let me see, what time is it? It's 9:34. We will get started in exactly 3 minutes, 9:37, no matter how many people are on.
Yeah, I'm going to text all you clowns right now.
Yep. Let's get.
Yeah, of course, some people have to work. Some people didn't respond to my earlier text message, which is fine.
Right. Well, I did talk to Schneeman.
You already Schneeman.
He says he deserves the first overall pick.
Wow. All right. Can you elaborate on that?
What were some of his reasons? I'm trying to think. Well, I think he had the second most points scored against. So there's that.
That's a tough break.
Yeah, that was rough. Of course, I had the most points against. But, you know, what are you going to do?
It's a nice little bonus for you. A little Christmas bonus.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, we are, just so everybody knows, we're just kind of sending out some text real quick just to get everybody in here. We are live.
I just sent to Newman.
Oh, okay.
1, 2,
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody. So we already told Galley, right?
Yeah, yep. So, yeah, we're about a minute here from getting underway. So explain to them the actual process, how it's done as far as the drawing.
Sure.
You can show them the sheet here if you want. If that makes sense.
Okay. I didn't really.
We have another person has joined. Welcome, whoever you are.
I didn't really make
welcome anonymous viewer
the sheet to be to be shown, but basically it's
fully transparent here.
Yeah. So much like last year, if you were the worst team in the league, which was it's based on points for,
which was me,
lowest points for, you've got the highest odds. You've got 35% chance at the number one pick. The second worst team has a 20% chance. Then the third lowest ranking team has a 15% chance, and the other three teams are all 10%. Correct. So, and what that equates to is lottery tickets.
100 tickets in there.
There's 100 in here, and each team has
show them a ticket.
Yeah, the number of tickets based on their percentage. So if you have a 10% chance, you have 10 tickets in here.
Oh, we have 4 people watching now. Excellent. This is great. This is wonderful.
Yeah, welcome.
This is more participation than I thought we'd have. So yeah. So we have a cat here.
Yeah, sorry.
So there's 100 tickets. Everybody has certain numbers here. So the numbers range by the different teams, and basically, if one of your tickets gets pulled, boom, it's your pick. But your tickets will be discarded. So let's say I get the number one pick. My tickets will then be discarded thereafter.
Right.
And we'll just keep picking until the next team comes up.
Right.
And of course I am hoping for number one.
So if you have the highest odds in the draft and you don't get the number one pick, now you have an even likelier chance of getting the second pick. Course.
I think that people just want to see the drawing. We have 6 members here. This is excellent, including us. That's almost the entire league. Let's do this. Let's get started. I'll let the commissioner pull.
Yeah, I've been shaking. I'm in the playoffs. I don't care.
He doesn't care about this. I had to convince them to do it tonight.
And Ty Johnson is bending me over. So, good on Zach for starting a fringe player who's going off against me in prime time. It's good to love to see it. So shake it up good. I'm not going to look.
Hold on before you pick it. Just so you know, I don't see any comments, but I think if you guys want to comment, they should show up here somewhere.
You can comment, yell at us.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So we got the comments. If you guys have any questions, you want to, if Zach wants to make fun of Max right now, you can do that.
Right.
So you guys can comment, ask questions, whatever, and we will try to get to them as time allows. So here we go for the first pick.
For the first pick in the 2021 XFFL draft, we have a ticket. And we're going to read it here.
Means we have a winner.
749180. So you guys can all see. It might be backwards on your screen, but there it is. 180. We're going to refer to our draft chart here and see
team number 2.
It is team number 2. Say Quantum Force. Eric Liddell leapfrogs up to number 1.
Yeah. So we saw this happen. No, we didn't see this happen last year. We saw. So where did Eric finish?
He was the second shittiest team in the league.
Okay. Oh, yep. See right there. Max sucks.
Yes. Max sucks. There it is.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Now
we know who that is. It's got to be Zach.
Eric, you are pick number 1 next year.
Good for you. So, of course, any other picks, any other tickets from Eric will simply be discarded.
That's right.
Let's go with pick number 2.
We have got.
Hold on. There we go.
Got the golden ticket.
So excited there. Let's take a look.
And we have, I can tell you just by seeing the last 3 numbers, this is going to be a very interesting one. 749232. So you can all see it here.
Where does Willy Wonka come into this?
This one is going to all the way up from pick slot number 5, moving up to number 2 is Andrew Newman. Straight cash homies.
Well, you didn't get number 1, Andrew, but you got number 2. So
Wow. So that is pick number
All right.
2.
there he is. Hold on. Here we go. This draft lottery is worse than the rigged election. I think we need to redo that poll. I don't think he deserves number 2.
That's a bad take, Newman.
That
you
is a
just
bad
you just
take.
went up to number 2 here.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you watching. So Newman at number 2. Okay, let's go
Crazy.
right
That's
back
why
into it.
we do the draft lottery.
Yep, 10%. Oop,
Yeah.
we lost a ticket. It's back in.
All right.
So Newman goes at a 10% chance to get to number 2. Pretty awesome stuff.
And that's why we do the draft lottery. Here we go. For pick number 3, 749167.
Let's check the magical chart.
Check the magical chart. There it is. It's Angels with Filthy Souls who had the highest odds in this draft lottery.
So number 3.
Picking number 3.
Drops down a couple spots, but as we've seen,
top 3 picks, still good.
Yep.
Really good.
It says, oh boy. Okay. We're going to ignore that comment.
Yeah, we're not going to address that.
We're just going to keep going here. Let's get to number 4. I expect to pull a double ticket.
Yeah, we haven't pulled a duplicate yet, so it's actually incredible. Pick number 4. Let's see if it needs to be redrawn. Yes. This was, again, Angels with Filthy Souls.
Let's just go. I'm sure they believe us. Let's just keep flying through these.
We're going to go again. We're going to pick. And 174 again. Angels with Filthy Souls. Your tickets are flying out of here. This is pick number 4, isn't it?
This is pick number 4.
Again.
Angels
with Filthy Souls. You had 35 tickets in here.
Yeah.
So. And again. Oh, we lost the ticket. There it is.
Ticket's back in. This is fun. It's great to have you guys.
Okay, here we go. I think this might have.
All right.
Here we go. What is this? The 4th pick?
Correct.
210. Show it here for everybody. 210. That one's going to Scott's Tots. That is Justin.
I am plummeting down.
Yeah.
Plummeting down the draft.
That's the draft lottery for you. So, Justin, you will be picking 4th in next year's draft.
All right.
And now all we've got is 2 teams left. So that would be Zach and Paul. So whichever team we pull, we're just not even going to bother pulling the other one. We already know your spot. And this is it. This is going to end it. 215 is Flaming Gay Angels.
All right. Okay.
That's Paul. So Zach, you had an awesome year. You almost made the playoffs. In fact, I think you had more points for than one of our playoff teams.
True.
But you will be picking number 6, and Paul's number 5. Let's recap here. We've got number 1 team pick next year will be Eric Liddell.
Say quantum force. More like say quantum farce.
Yeah, farce this year.
If you can't repeat, if you can't even come close to repeating, is your team a farce?
Right. It's nice to have Derrick Henry. But if your team's not alive in November and December when Derrick Henry goes off, what's the point, So number 2, picking, moving all the way up from the 5th place finish is Andrew Newman's Straight Cash Homies. And picking 3rd was...
We got a comment here. $5 says Paul trades that pick. I'm done trading.
He's gonna trade. He's going to.
Yeah, maybe.
3rd was Angels with Filthy Souls. That's Mike Taylor. And, did drop a little bit. But, hey, that's why we do the draft lottery.
The man had so many injuries on his team. I don't think he has a bad squad. Everybody was hurt.
Everybody was hurt. Mixon didn't even play all year. Godwin barely played.
Michael Thomas didn't play all year.
Everybody had injuries, but his team was it was hard to watch, really. It was like a train wreck. And then 4th is Justin, Scott Stotts.
Yep.
And then 5th is the Flaming Gay Angels right here.
Who was the 5th pick this past year? Was it Akers? It went
yes.
it
was Mike Taylor, yeah.
Dobbins and Swift, and then Akers. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, I think that's it. So we're gonna send the video out to you guys.
Yeah, but listen, we're not done here. If anybody wants to stick around, that's great. We're just gonna shoot the poop here for a little bit here.
Yeah, do a little potty.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the season, Commish.
Yeah, you talk. I'm gonna go get a pen and write down.
I can't talk myself. I need you here.
I need to write down for.
I can remember. It's not,
I'll write it down.
He can't remember. He's gonna go get a pen. So to recap the season, obviously, we still have some teams in it, and good for you guys. I feel like I got crapped on a little. Most points against by far. And hold on now. And then I blew up my team, and I still don't even get a top pick. How's that possible? You nuke your team, and you get the 5th pick. Something's a little fishy with that. But a lot of that has to do, of course, with the abnormally good rookie class that just came in.
Historic,
yeah. So even if I had wanted to nuke my starting roster, it wasn't even possible. So obviously you start your best guys every week. So Commish, tell me, who do you think? Give me a couple guys from the redraft from last year. Who were some home runs? Okay, because there was a lot of noise, there was a lot of drivel in there. Looking back, Mark Ingram.
It's funny because I was going to take Mark Ingram, and
right.
Just like the year before, I was going to take O.J. Howard and Mike Gallagher. Thankfully, stepped in and saved the day there.
But give me a couple of your best. You give me just the one that comes to mind. Your best pickup in the redraft, and I'll give you one that I'm thinking of.
Redraft. It's got to be.
And I'm not really talking about the rookies. I'm more or less talking about the guys who were let go.
Well, the vets.
Yeah.
I think Adam Thielen, of course. I think Justin taking Adam Thielen gave his team a legitimate boost this year, and then of course Deontay Johnson. Taken
Huge.
At the end of the first. I don't remember if it was the end of the first round or the first pick in the second round, but it was right.
It was one of them.
It was right there.
By the way, if you guys want to comment, you guys want to bring in your own ideas, please. We see them here. We're reading them. So my thought is, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I forgot about Aaron Rodgers. Also picked by Justin. Got shots.
But that's the beauty. So you got this league where it's partial keeper, it's partial redraft. A guy like Aaron Rodgers is tough to hold on to each year because he's so old. How many more years is he going to be in the league?
Right.
But there's no doubt that he is one of the best quarterbacks. Right now, I think he's quarterback 2 on the year.
Yeah, he's having an MVP season.
So it's going to be very interesting to see if he gets kept another year, because maybe you're sacrificing a younger player with, 8 or 10 more years in the league to keep Aaron Rodgers another year.
Sure.
So we have a question here. I'm guessing it's from Zach. When can I come on the podcast? Well, so this is our first ever podcast, Zach, and we really don't know what the hell we're doing.
And by the way, I want to address the earlier comment. Max sucks. Really? Do we need to do that? Which Zach is this? Am I talking to?
I don't know.
It's got to be Chris Noski. He's playing me this week. He's got Tyron Johnson. He's bending me over. That's all right.
Yeah, let's get this.
It's fine.
All right, so let's keep talking here. So we talked about some. So the Aaron Rodgers, I thought was a friggin' phenomenal pickup.
Yeah.
In the redraft, you mentioned Deontay Johnson and Thielen.
Sure.
Is there any running backs you can think of that actually
got
made a difference that in the redraft that actually came in and made a difference?
It's funny because the best running back who came out of this year's draft didn't even get drafted by us. It's James Robinson, which all of you turned down in trade opportunities for, which I'm glad because I'd rather have him now. But you all had your chance and you said no.
He never offered me James Robinson.
But he didn't get drafted. So running backs, though?
I can't even think of one.
Miles Gaskin? No, he didn't get drafted, did he? That was another free agent pickup by
Gaskin was a free agent.
By Justin.
Can anybody in the comments section, anyone in the peanut gallery, what can you think of anyone who got drafted? It just shows what kind of a wasteland it is.
It was bad. It was actually a terrible year for the zero running back crowd.
He says it is Zach. Go Jags.
Go Jags. Yeah.
Former Yahoo fantasy rep. Sounds good as a podcast title. I agree. We got to get Zach on.
No,
You know?
we actually do have to get Zach on. He's got a lot of good insights.
If you guys actually care at all about this kind of thing, yeah, I mean, we'll keep it going.
Yeah,
a few times a year, maybe.
Sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Ooh, a new subscriber, great. Well, this is crazy. We can monetize this soon. If I get up to 1,000 followers, I can actually stream using my cellular device, so I don't have to use a laptop. Pretty good stuff. Let's keep talking about the season here. We still have viewers. They must be interested. They must love what we're bringing to the table here.
You guys love it, don't you?
Let's talk a little bit about next year. My 101 already is Najee Harris. It's not even close. I feel like he's in a tier of his own. I've seen him mocked to the Steelers. Can you even imagine
Getting
what the running back from the Steelers would fetch?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's like a better situation than CH to the Chiefs. So
right. It's almost as good as James Robinson. That 99% snap share.
But
I can't help it.
But yeah, so him, and then you got a couple other running backs that look good. ETN.
Yeah.
There's a guy from North Carolina. I forget his name.
There's some quarterbacks, but that doesn't matter so much for our league,
unfortunately.
Let's talk playoffs, though.
No, let's talk wideouts real quick. Jamar Chase, Rondale Moore,
yes.
Jalen Waddle. There's a lot of skill coming out. If anybody here who just got their picks announced, you're going to be able to land, if you so choose, you're going to be able to land some really good talent. There's at least 6, maybe 7 studs coming out.
Okay, here's the list. I don't know if is it only backwards for us?
It's only backwards for us.
It's only backwards for us. Okay, I feel like clown. There's the final top 6 picks. Then, of course, the last 4 picks are all reverse order of playoff finish. Pretty obvious, like last year, and then points for being the tiebreaker. Of course, I'll be picking 10th this year. Really excited about that. So who's going to be there for me at 10?
I don't know. I mean, probably at 10, you might not even be looking at rookies at that point. You're probably looking at
really that's the beauty of the redraft,
right?
Is that you're picking 10. You just won the championship. Is there any rookies there for you? If you do take a rookie, maybe you're reaching a little on a rookie. So kind of we're trying to promote some parity from year to year. We don't want one team to be too good. I mean, look what happened in this year's playoffs. Half the teams that were in the playoffs last year are now out of the playoffs.
Sure.
I'm not saying I want that to happen all the time, but I think it shows that, okay, it's not like you're going to have the same teams every year making the playoffs.
Here we go. Comment from Andrew Newman. You already Schnooman. Say quantum farce is like the Browns. Dude gets first pick every other year. That's funny. It really, though, I mean, think about it. The guy is getting the first pick, I think Najee Harris. I'm sure it's going to end up being that. The man's already got Saquon Barkley. Derrick Henry. Who else does he have?
He's got Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
His team's loaded.
Julio,
his team's loaded, yeah.
I don't know Julio, but he's still got Robert Woods.
Ertz is probably
Ertz is gone, but man, when you're rolling out Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and possibly Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, whatever.
You said Barkley, right? Barkley was hurt. Saquon Barkley.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Barkley, Henry,
Saquon, Henry, and then probably Najee Harris. Holy crap.
Yeah, his I think Eric's dip in the standings is going to be very short-lived, and I think we're all going to start fearing that team again starting next season.
We do have a request from Zach. Again, if you guys want anything talked about, just put it in the comments. He says, discuss some of the best trades this year in the league. Obviously, I will be somewhat involved in this discussion as I had by far the most trades.
Hit all the trades.
But the first trade that comes to my mind is probably the reason why Zach is even in the playoffs right now, and that was
the stack
to acquire Travis Kelce. Blows my mind because I remember having a discussion. Now, we talk about every trade before it gets approved, even if it's just kind of real quickly. All the commissioners, I remember.
Approved.
Stamp. Approved. The three of us said, whoa, like we were kind of a little surprised at how much was paid essentially to get Travis Kelce, because The rest of it was kind of just noise. It was basically Ridley, Watson, and Hunter Henry. Basically,
he's having a good game tonight, by the way.
Yeah,
blowing it up.
But for Kels, and I do remember, like, we thought, whoa, like that's a little heavy.
It felt like a lot, you know.
And now looking back, it's like
doesn't matter.
That's probably a great deal. For
when you have Patrick Mahomes
for the rookie regime.
If you can get Travis Kelce, you go get Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
you know. So,
definitely.
It's worked out. Look, Zach's in the playoffs. He's bending me over right now with some fringe third string player.
Absolutely.
But no, look, Mahomes and Kelce can win you a week.
Oh yeah,
of course,
by themselves. That's really all Zach needs to win is that Kelson and Holmes blow up this week, and he's pretty much got it wrapped up. So
yeah,
I like that trade. Max, you give me a trade that you think was one of the best trades, of course. And you know, going back to that the trade, I believe it was rookie regime with purple helmets. Was that?
Yeah, Zach was Zach. Fake Zach and real Zach.
So it's not like purple helmets lost the trade. To me, he was helped as well. He lost Dak. This is what I love about this trade. You can have two teams, you know, gaining, you know, on both ends. So he loses Dak. He gets Watson, who put up top 4 QB numbers the rest of the way.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, so he loses Dak and basically almost perfectly fills in for him. And then he lands Ridley. If you looked at his wideouts all year, they weren't great. So when you land Ridley, holy cow, you're talking a top 10 wideout.
And then Hunter Henry's
been serviceable.
A fringe top 5 tight end.
Yeah.
I personally thought it was going to push purple helmets straight to the top. And maybe it would have too. You know, Zach had a couple unfortunate circumstances with Miles Sanders being hurt. When he did play, he was hot garbage. And, you know, some other guys he may or may not have dropped to the waiver wire a week too soon. It was a tough year for everybody, but specifically for purple helmets. Yeah, feel bad for the purple helmets. They should be in the playoffs.
Well, you know, if Drew Brees doesn't get hurt, Kamara's probably putting up.
That's right. That's right. Kamara all of a sudden went a month without catching a pass because Taysom Hill. You know,
the Chiefs stopped using CEH. I don't know why. They signed Bell, but Bell he hasn't even been getting any carries or anything.
No,
they just don't need him. They're just throwing it to Kels all day. So,
but as far as trades go, I don't know.
What are some other ones?
I can't think of any off the top of my head. I think there was a big one. It was let's see, Herbie Hancock made a trade to Scott Stotts. This was kind of an eye opener for Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah,
maybe the biggest trade of the offseason.
We don't talk about that enough.
It was a huge package, and it ended up being
Mike had a huge package to offer. That's for sure.
Mike does have a huge package.
Well, no, now he doesn't have the huge package is gone.
Yeah,
now he has Zeke.
Yes,
so
there's some cold water thrown on that package.
No longer does Mike have a huge package.
It was a huge package to acquire Ezekiel Elliott, and of course, while Zeke has kind of flamed out at the end of this year, I think next year, and maybe moving forward,
you get 15 touchdowns out of him. You don't know.
Yeah, and then he went and acquired Justin Herbert too later in the year.
Yep,
for the playoff push. So
yeah, and
that's the one of the playoff teams right now, and of course it's myself versus Zach Krasnowski. Love you, Zach.
Any other questions? Just throw them in the comments. Comment section. I think we're just going to talk just a tiny bit longer here. We've lost a couple of viewers, but we still have a few of you guys with us.
Thanks for showing up for this. This is all kind of impromptu.
Yeah.
Last second sort of idea. It made sense to do this because it's usually we try to do something like this with, the guys that I work with. There's a couple of them in the league. But it's so rare to get 3 or 4 of us together at the same time. That this makes a lot of sense to do it like that.
Unless it's shower time, then you guys get together.
That's actually when we do it at shower time. Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about some of the best grabs from the redraft. We talked about a few trades. What else can we talk about here?
Let's talk about Ty Johnson going off on me.
No, let's not talk about that. Let's
Let's not talk about Ty Johnson.
No. Who's your favorite? Name me your top 2 teams going into next year that you think. I mean, it's kind of, you don't have the rosters in front of you, but
no, I've got an idea. I mean, I think it's got to be Saquon Force,
right,
making a comeback. If you look,
but I mean, so you're losing Ertz. You're
sure.
losing Julio. Even if you keep him, you're losing him.
It doesn't matter. You're getting a healthy Saquon Barkley back, and now you've got the number 1 pick in the draft,
Najee Harris.
And funny enough, my second team would be Straight Cash Homies, Andrew Newman. Andrew Newman, Straight Cash Homies. Again, similar circumstances. You got Christian McCaffrey, who's basically hurt all year. When he did play, he was showing you how valuable he was. He basically had 30 points every single game that he did play. And now Andrew Newman.
How about Keenan Allen?
Has moved all the way up to number 2 in the redraft.
For me, Keenan Allen was looking like a guy that was going to be let go in a year or 2.
Yeah.
And now he looks like
the guy's always hurt, right?
Now he looks like Justin Herbert's safety blanket for the next 5 years. He just got a brand new contract. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Newman was talking about trading him in the offseason, and it didn't work out for him. So good for him that it didn't, because Keenan Allen is I see the comment there.
Andrew wants to talk about Christian McCaffrey's package.
No, his arms.
Oh, sorry, his arms.
Yeah. So I actually saw a funny tweet about that. Somebody showed Christian McCaffrey's arms next to a picture of David Boston's arms, and they were like, "What's going on here? Is there a little juicing going on?" So let's hope that's not true. Hopefully there's no deer antler spray in Christian McCaffrey's locker. But they did mention also, hey, this guy, just like David Boston, now he's got multiple injuries in the same year to different body parts. Is there something going on there?
The guy's juicing.
Do you think he's juicing?
Oh yeah, he's juiced. Do you see those arms? Honestly, Andrew brings up a good point. Those arms are ridiculous.
I wonder if there's a way that I could show a picture of it on here. I have no idea what I'm doing.
We'll have to figure it out.
But it would be fun. It is pretty apparent that he's on something. So sorry, Andrew. We'll probably be suspended for at least 4 games next year. Okay, so you like Saquon Force going into that?
I like Saquon Force. I like you already Schneeman. Straight Cash Homeboys.
Straight Cash Homeboys. All that cash. Give me the money. So, yeah. I mean, we can definitely do this again. Maybe before the draft. Maybe even after.
No,
how about after the NFL draft? Maybe we'll have some hot takes.
We could do it after the playoffs. And we could do a recap, and honestly, we'll be a little bit more prepared for that. We'll have some talking points and things like that, because this is, like I said, kind of an impromptu idea.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hope you have a really nice Christmas.
Be safe.
If I don't see you, be safe.
Be safe.
Well, yeah, be safe, but don't.
My wife was on the road all day. It's
don't
icy.
Be safe, Guys, get your vaccine. Wear your mask.
Oh boy, mask up. Guys.
I have to say it.
It's been a good time. We'll have to get Zach on the potty.
No, we will
on the potty, just like my son. We're gonna get him on the potty.
That's a great idea, Zach. You want to come on next time? Do a little interview or something. You talk about how tragic your loss was against me this week. That'd be.
Well, maybe whoever wins the championship, maybe we can do kind of just like a little
interview.
Yeah, a little something.
Whoever wants to join can join and watch it. Otherwise, they can watch the replay.
Sure.
Or not, But honestly, it was nice to see you guys joining.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get this video uploaded. I don't know if it does it automatically, but I will send out a link if you guys want to rewatch it, or if somebody missed it. That way they can see how it went down, obviously.
I think we had all but one member actually watching live.
Pretty incredible.
So we had 6, and then, of course, actually, no, 2, because there's you and I.
Yeah.
6 more, so only 2 people missed it, which is crazy.
It's pretty cool. Well, great year. I had a lot of fun rebuilding my roster. I appreciate everyone who, talked with me about trades and and tried to make it work. And, I had a lot of fun talking to you guys and, negotiating throughout the year as I got younger, and traded away all my assets. Sometimes, in some instances, multiple times, like trading for Joe Mixon, trading away Joe Mixon, trading back for Joe Mixon, and then trading away Joe Mixon a second time. Well, trading away a second time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 4 times. And what's funny is the year before Joe Mixon was traded. So Joe Mixon has been traded 5 times now.
Nobody
in 2
wants
years.
Joe.
Nobody wants him.
Nobody wants Joe.
Nobody wants Joe Mixon. So if you want him, let the guy know.
Yeah.
Tell him you want him.
Odds are he doesn't want him
Probably.
either.
Right? I mean, he's been hurt. Here you go. Buy low. Go buy low on Joe Mixon. All right.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Guys, enjoy the rest of this Thursday night football game.
Yep.
And good luck in the playoffs. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks for being here. And